Goof, smash! What's up, ladies and gentlemen, duders of all ages? Welcome back to another episode of Palia. Now, I know I've only made a review of Palia before, but I was thinking to myself, why not make a few more videos of Palia? Because this really is an enjoyable game. Now, I know it's in a really buggy state right now, but it is early access still, and they're working really hard on it. And every time I have submitted a bug report, they have gotten back to me, and they seem like a really dedicated team of developers, so I really like that. It's just, it shows professionalism, and it shows they care about what the people are saying about this game. So, anyways, this is my farm, and like the title of the video says, we are going to try and get over this wall. Now, the reason I want to try and get over this wall is some people actually don't know this, because I've showed some people that I've been in partner with, or in teams with, and they just didn't know about this, which is really weird. But if you go to the back wall of your farm, there's a giant crack in the wall, and as you can see, there is some content back there that we can't access yet. Now, I don't know if this eventually opens up during the quest line, because there's a lot of quests, and I haven't actually gotten to the end of the quests. So what I kind of want to see is if we can get over there. Now, I've tried climbing the edges and tried gliding over from different spots in the game, but I can never get past the top. So I want to try and do something a little different. I'm going to give you a little example here. So what is back here is my fishing aquarium room, I guess is what you want to call it, back in here. Now, the cool thing about these aquariums is that you can stack them like this. And I'm thinking, if I can stack it high enough, will I be able to glide over? Now, I don't actually know the answer, so that's why the title says, can we get over? Or can we get to the locked area back here? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a whole bunch of jump cuts with a bunch of fishing, and let's see what we can do. Just stopping in to visit the girlfriend here.
Just thinking about you. Yes.
I was thinking about you too. Oh, that's so nice. Alright, so I'm back home to take care of some stuff, to empty my pockets, because I got a lot of fish. I've been fishing for about 45 minutes, roughly. And what I want to do is I want to put down all these fish to see the sizes of their aquariums, and then I'll figure out how to lay them down. I'm guessing I'm going to need a lot of fish, like over 100 easily, because we're going to have to build it pretty tall. And I think I'm going to have to move some stuff to get as close as I can. So there's going to be some more jump cuts. There's going to be some more fishing. I didn't shoot all of the fishing footage just because there's a lot of it, and I don't think you guys really want to, watch all of that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put them all out, empty my pockets, and sort of get set for the Bahari Bay fishing trip. Oh, and I just realized that after all that fishing, I wasted a lot of my time because I forgot they had to be starfish. And those can only come from the puddles, which is a little unfortunate because I've just spent quite a bit of time fishing. So I'm probably going to cut all that footage out, so you guys probably won't see that. You might see a few of the puddles that I'm fishing in, but this is going to take a lot longer than I thought. This is going to take a long time. So I thought this video was probably going to go up today. It's not. This will probably be a couple weeks in the making. So, woo, here we go. This is going to be a long adventure. Alright, so I've been fishing off and on for about a week now, trying to get as many starfish as I can. And I've put down a base layer here for the staircase, and I've started moving some fish up here to start putting down other layers. It looks a bit silly, but hopefully it'll still work. And it's going to be difficult to move things after a little bit, because after a short while, things get really laggy moving things around the furniture and whatnot. It gets kind of annoying, but I'm going to speed through this or just do a jump cut, because I want to put these down. I'm tired of kind of looking at them like that, and I want to see just how far up I can get and how high we're going to need to get. Now, I'm actually really surprised that this is moving really easily, because there's been a problem since the last patch where everything got really choppy and laggy as you moved it. And as far as I'm aware, there hasn't been an update to fix that yet. So I'm a little, concerned, but not necessarily concerned, but I don't know. It kind of makes me want to work on some of the other stuff. I've been waiting a while to put stuff down, and I don't want to jinx it, but I'm kind of curious. I just want to test this out real quick. I've also kind of been updating my house. I finally got the entrance here somewhat complete, and I'm trying to put down a fence here, but I don't know if it's going to do it for me now. We'll see if it does. If it slows down, I'm just going to try logging out and logging back in. But after a while of putting down fences, okay, now it's starting to get choppy. Ah! Alright, let's see. But eventually it gets to the point where it's just really atrocious to put stuff down. Like, you see how bad that is? So I'm really surprised that I was able to move the fish as often as I could. So I guess I'm going to have to relog. So what I'm going to do now is there's going to be a jump cut. I'm going to try and put all these down and see how high we are and see how high we need to go. So yeah, jump cut. Oh, and as I predicted, oh man, I wonder if I jinxed it with the fence, because now it's like super choppy. All right, maybe I'll just restart. You know, it's straight up strange how this is. I did a restart and it was working fine for about maybe 5 minutes, and then it started getting super laggy again. So like I can walk around fine like this, but as soon as I go to move a piece of furniture like this aquarium, it's like super choppy. And changing graphics and whatnot doesn't seem to fix anything. Like, I've tried this on reduced graphics and it didn't do anything. But see, as soon as you place it, it takes a moment and then you're back to like flawless movement and everything's smooth. So it's very weird. Now, I realize I'm tearing everything down, but I kind of want to change the design of what I'm doing here. Because I'm feeling like maybe I don't need to make it as long, so I'm just going to stack them up and see how high I can get, but just doing maybe like half the distance. So I'm going to change all that while doing this, and it's going to take a little while. Okay, so it looks like we're going to need quite a few more. I've got a few left here, but I've also noticed another problem. The gap in between here is making it really difficult for me to build, and it has to be really good, sort of precise jumping. Oh, I'm actually getting up there. But if I fall down in between, then I've got to go down and start all over again. And I kind of just want to make it so that it's easiest to get up there. So I'm going to have to choose which type of aquarium to use, the large one or the smaller ones. So this is going to take longer than I thought. Okay, so it's been about 2.5 weeks of fishing. I got rid of all the smaller fish and just got a bunch of bigger fish, except for one way up there. And it turns out that you can't build any higher than 15 items. So I'm unable to get higher than the wall. Although, hang on, wait a second. Am I higher than the wall up here? No, I'm not. I don't feel like I'm higher than the wall here. So this is the highest of the height cap. And now, Shree's husband actually helped me out in terms of trying to figure out how to at least see what's behind this wall completely. And he figured it out, which is really awesome, because we were playing yesterday, and he said, you know what? I figured out how to get up there, and I'm going to show you guys. Because unfortunately, we can't jump over, glide over, and from where we got to, there is definitely, and I can say this and confirm it, that there is an invisible wall that you cannot get over. So they intended to not see this at all. But there is a way to see it, and I'm going to wait until morning when you can actually see a little bit better, because it is quite dark right now. I'm going to show you guys how you can see it for yourselves, but we unfortunately won't be able to jump over it, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, we at least get to see what's back there. Are you ready for this? Let's do it. Okay, so this is how you can get to see what's on the other side. So what we're going to do is come down here right next to this spot. And we're, dude. Alright, we're going to go as high as we can up here. And we're going to finally get to see one angle. And then I'll take you to the other side. And we'll get to see another angle. Hang on, just wait a second here. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can land right on the side. Oh, come on. Hang on, wait a minute. We'll get there, don't worry. Okay, it's off to a better start. Didn't use as much energy that time. We'll take that right there. So that's what's back there from this angle. It's like, it looks like a little island with a bridge to it, kind of like almost a gazebo, but without the actual gazebo. And I'm guessing there's going to be fishing available there. I'm kind of hoping to see what else is going to be available in this area if they decide to open this up. Now let's see if we can get a little higher here. Maybe try and land on something. Oh man, it's so hard to land on it because it just sort of pushes you off of it. Now let's try it from this side here. so we can get an angle of what's on that side. And I'm not really getting anywhere fast. There's some very strange spots. Like if you climb up one spot, you'll hit like an invisible ceiling. But let's see, we might be able to get pretty high up here. I've been able to make, or to be able to see what's going on both angles. And I know that it stops, I think around, yeah, right there. And then let's see if we can get, oh man. Alright, I'm going to keep trying at this and see if I can get it on video. Alright, so we're pretty high up now. Let's see what happens. Can I get just a wee bit closer and stand on something? There we go. So there's the other angle. It's kind of like a big pond. So I'm wondering if they're going to have like those fish puddles there where you can, you know, fish out the star quality fish and whatnot. See if I can get a little better of an angle here. So that's practically it. It's really hard to get a really good angle, but I hope that this video has given you guys a good shot of what's back there, and that's how you can get up there. That's how you can see it for yourself. If you guys enjoyed that, please let me know by leaving a thumbs up. It took a couple weeks of, a little bit over 2 weeks to get this video made. I love your beautiful faces. God bless you. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day.